Soccer fans, Pioneer Women's Varsity Soccer is live and on the air. We're high atop a hallway field on a beautiful Saturday morning. Game time temperature is 48 degrees. Folks coming here before the there's a championship parade for the men's basketball team happening right now, and then they'll end up at Chrysler at about 1 o'clock. So, you can come on down, watch a fantastic soccer game, and be right here, ready to go and check out what's happening at Chrysler. Today, Pioneer Women's Varsity Soccer is taking on the Seaholm Maples, as Pioneer is 3-1-1 on the season. They had a win versus Brighton 2-0. They had a draw versus Salem 1-1. They had a loss 1-0 to Plymouth back on the 26th. On the 7th of April, they beat Celine 3-1, and then the last game was versus Huron here at Hallway Field. That was on the 9th, and that was a 3-0 win. So Pioneer is at the top of the SEC Red, 2-0 on the season. They're looking to continue to do well in the non-conference play versus Birmingham Seaholm. Taking a look at Birmingham Seaholm, my little graphic is wrong because for some reason the record up at the top of the MHSAA schedules I print out doesn't have draws. So they are 2-0-1. They beat Clarkston back on the 20th of March. That was 3-2. On the 7th of April, they beat Fransburg Kingswood by a score of 3-0. And then they they drew with Berkeley. That was their first away game. That was a 1-1 draw out at Berkeley. Taking a look at the upcoming games for Pioneer, they have a couple away games coming up on the 14th. They will be at Dexter. That's a 5:30 game. And then on the 16th, they will be at Monroe. That is a 7 p.m. game. Taking a look, looks like they have an open date on the 18th. Nope, they'll be at home. Sorry, there was a little thing on the schedule. So the next home game will be versus Skyline. That will be on the 18th at 11:30 a.m. So taking a look, let's play a few messages quickly from the MHSAA, and then John will get through the starting lineups here as soon as they're ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ann Arbor Pioneer High School, its athletics department, and its women's soccer program are pleased to welcome the players, coaches, parents, students, alumni, and fans of the Seaholm Maples to today's match against your Ann Arbor Pioneers. Let's meet the participants. First, for Seaholm, number 1, Caitlin Sinelli. Number 3, Katie Praven. Number 6, Addie Kitzman. Number 7, Maggie Roble. Number 8, Ava Zimmer. Number 9, Mary Blythe Peitzma. Number 11, Shipley Green. Number 12, Grace McKevitt. Number 13, Olivia Orcutt. Number 16, Emma Drouillard. Number 17, Juliet Roble. Number 18, Lucy Roberts. Number 20, Julia Richardson. And number 22, Lindsay Bakken. The head coach of Seaholm, Manuel Rodriguez, assisted by Emily Wade and Tommy Bowman. Oh yeah, now your Pioneers, here they are, number 0, Molly Burke. Jillian Bailey. Number 2, Nicole Fulcher. Number 3, Lizzie Wernemont. Number 4, Mary Sol Bennett. Number 5, Emerson Marion. Number 6, Lucinda Gubini. Number 7, Sydney Hayden. Number 8, Sophia Ortega. Number 9, Olivia Pritchard. Number 10, Macy Anderson. Number 11, it's Maya Fortsor. Number 12, Quincy Bean. Number 13, Millie Sandstrom. Number 14, Ava Fortini. Number 15, Chloe Rink. Number 16, Isabel McEwen. Number 17, Molly McVicker. Number 18, Christina Fortini. Number 19, it's Bella Shemke. Number 20, Alexis Alpidis. Number 21, it's Lauren Stanley. Number 99, Riley McDonald. The head coach of Pioneer, Andy Irvine, assisted by Justine Mink, Mark Smith, Bill Song, and L. Boris and John Sunderman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise, remove caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
As we are getting ready to go, again, it's Pioneer Women's Varsity Soccer taking on Birmingham Seaholm. Pioneer is in their black kits with the numbers in black on the front and on the back, block lettering for Pioneer on the front, the black shorts and the black socks.
The third team on the field today, the officials. The assistant referees are Nicholas Davis and Brad Nevin. And the man in the middle, the referee, Mr. Richard Rich Gilbert.
And we can't have the games we love without the officials, so if you ever think you can do better, reach out to the MHSA. And then over on the far side, the kits for Seaholm, they have white tops with dark numbers on the front and back. Seaholm in block lettering on the front, white shorts and white socks. Pioneer going from right to left here in this opening half. Sinelli goes down to our left. And it is Burke who heads down towards the right. The ball is set right inside the center circle. As Bakken gets things going, that ball all the way down onto the far wing. Grab there, trying to bring it as was McDonald. As that ball fired down the far touchline, racing back as Borgsdorf trying to get to it. She's battling back there with Juliet Roble. That ball moved over. Zimmer trying to put it down the far touchline for Birmingham. Ava Fortini battling. And pulled the other direction. Right ahead is Bakken. Has it right at midfield. Knocked away by Alkitis. Alkitis gets it over to Bordsdorf. Bordsdorf feeds ahead. Here comes McDonald. But offside the call. 10 yards inside the attacking third. And we'll come back there as Seaholm will kick it from there as we are about a minute into action here, 0-0. As Juliet Roble puts the right foot into it, low line drive kick. And bounces off of McKevitt. That goes right out the far touchline. McDonald with the throw in. Nope, she'll move that over as throw in by Marion. That comes down on that far wing. Sent back towards midfield. Marion gets it over. Alkitis in a battle with Addie Kitzman. As again, that is going to be offside as Borgsdorf. The ball looked to break away. It's going to come back this time right about on the edge of the attacking third. That's sent by Maggie Druyard. And McEwen moves it down onto the near wing beam, trying to get that away, but Richardson knocks it down. Big battle. Back to Addie Druyard. Comes right on the near touchline. Stopped there by Richardson. Richardson over to Addie Druyard. Now back to Richardson, trying to fire it down the far touchline. McEwen has their own defensive third. McEwen feeding ahead, trying to get to beam, and that out the near touchline. And will be a throw in there as Pioneer has it. Over to Wernemount. Wernemount trying to get around as Craven had it. And fed all the way back towards the defensive third for Seaholm. All the way over there by Teitzma. Racing back, trying to put that McDonald. McDonald in a battle with Maggie Druyard. Trying to poke that away. That fired right back and out the far touchline. Throw in for Pioneer. Marion gets it into Borgsdorf. Popped up high by Marion. Sandstrom trying to get to it. Battling with Maggie Druyard there. Centering attempt. And fired away back. Ava Fortini has it. Ava Fortini with a cross. That got knocked down. Richardson with it. Popped back and out the near touchline. That is going to be a throw-in for Seaholm. Richardson has it on the near touchline. Richardson over to Addie Druyard. Or, excuse me, Addie Kitzman. Forgive me. Back, Wernemount has it on the near touchline. Popped up high by McKevitt. Played down. Juliet Robo had it. And blasted ahead. Here comes McDonald. McDonald trying to get back past the defense. McDonald launches it into the 18. Over Beam has it on the near wing. Beam with a shot. That got blocked by Richardson. Shot there is saved by Sinelli. Richardson took that. Go right off the face. That could not have felt good. She looks like she's okay. She's tough. She'll come back out. Sinelli has it. She'll come to the edge of the 18. 35 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here. Bounced up is Bakken. Trying to feed it back. Played down out the near touchline. That'll be a throw-in. As Craven has it on the near touchline, deep in the attacking third for Seaholm. And launched into the 18. Popped up, headed over. Blasted the other direction as Orcutt had an opportunity in the 18. Now racing ahead. Here comes Pioneer. Sandstrom gets back past the defense. Sandstrom coming into the 18. Sandstrom fires and Sinelli with a save. Sinelli brings it to the edge of the 18. Line drive kick. Popped up by Alkitis. McDonald trying to get to it. Played over there by Teitzma. Teitzma gets it back. Teitzma Coming up the far wing, knocked down by McDonald, but that will go out the far touchline. Throwing for Seaholm. That will pop up and out the far touchline. Or cut over there. It's going to be a throw-in for Pioneer. Marion with the throw-in, played down by Sandstrom. Sandstrom trying to feed it ahead as that cross over, picked up by Warnemount. Warnemount just inside the 18, and that just goes wide to the near side of the woodwork. Goal kick for Seaholm. They'll bring it to the edge of the goal area. Sinelli will take the kick herself from there. So everyone heads up the pitch. 0-0 here. 33 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first. Sinelli arcs it down onto the far touchline. McDonald trying to get to it. That out the far touchline. Pioneer with the throw-in. Trying to get to it. That popped up high by Addie Kitzman. Back and grab by Sinelli on the edge of the 18. Sinelli comes out to the edge of the 18. Right foot into it. High kick that comes over to the near side. That headed up by Warnemount, trying to keep it in, but just wouldn't stay in. That's going to be a throw-in by Richardson. Headed up by Craven. Yeah. McKevitt trying to move it ahead. Here comes Sandstrom right at midfield. Sandstrom trying to get it ahead to McDonald. McDonald in foot race. McDonald trying to get there before Teitzma. McDonald onto the far touchline. Stops there. Teitzma trying to knock it away. Teitzma fires it out the far touchline. Throw in for Pioneer deep in the attacking third. Marion with a quick throw in. Borgsdorf has it on that far touchline. Trying to pull it away. That'll go out the far touchline. And Orcutt battling over there. Sandstrom tips it. And into the far corner as cross. That is going to go offside, just right in front of the goal there. Sinelli ready to send this. Sinelli. Line drive kick. Back to get to it. Moved by Maggie Drouillard.
Now in for Seaholm.
Grabbing it is Zimmer. Zimmer puts it on the far touchline. Green trying to play it, and that just out the far touchline. Played down on that far side of the pitch. Is Maggie Drouillard trying to feed it away. Beam trying to get to it. Played down. Is Juliet Roble. Sends it to the near side. That goes out the near touchline. Throw in for Pioneer. Warnemount in the attacking third. Back. Beam trying to keep it in the far touchline. And it's sent out by Addie Kitzman. Out the far touchline. Again, a throw in for Warnemount. Warnemount trying to arc it in. That blasted all the way back towards the middle third. Played down there by McEwen. McEwen pops it up high. Headed by Borgsdorf and offside. Juliet Roble ready to send this down the pitch as we're at 30 minutes, 40 seconds here in the first, still scoreless. Ball rolls over out the near touchline, throw in for Pioneer. Just in the middle third, Warnemount has it there. Warnemount gets it over to Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf in a battle. Now McEwen trying to feed it over to Warnemount just off the tip of her boot. That will come out the near touchline. Richardson. Over to Addie Kitzman. Back to Addie Kitzman. Trying to work her way through traffic. Out the near touchline. As that's going to be a free kick for Seaholm. Just on the Pioneer side of midfield. Julia Roble. Blasts it down towards the 18. That headed down and grabbed by Burke. Burke with a quick throw over to Quincy Beam. Quincy Beam has that knocked away by Richardson. Trying to turn with it was McKevitt. Blasted. That played down, popped up high over there. There's Borgsdorf trying to play that. Addie Kitzman had it. Now Borgsdorf gets it over. Alkitis sends it down the near touchline, but that out. Richardson on the near touchline with the throw in. Headed down. Ooh, is that one right off of Borgsdorf? She's all right. Couldn't have felt nice. Richardson with the throw in. Pop by Wernemout. Played up by Ava Fortini. Now back into the Pioneer defensive third. Wernemout trying to move it ahead as Kravit feeds it down further into the defensive third for Pioneer. McEwen back into the 18. Burke blasts it. Seaholm with good pressure in the attacking third. Borgsdorf feeds it all the way across. Ava Fortini back to McEwen. And moved over to Wernemout. Wernemout up the near side of the pitch. Beam feeds it back to Borgsdorf. As McKevitt trying to knock it away. It goes as then just able to get past McDonald. Blasting it is Green down the far touchline. Orca trying to get to it. That play down. Here comes Pioneer up the far side of the pitch. Is Marion. Moves it back over to Shemke. Shemke launches it over midfield. Knocked down by Juliet Roble. Ava Fortini trying to get to it, but Zimmer gets to it first. Orcutt trying to get it away from Ava Fortini. Orcutt takes that away. Orcutt moves it over and gets it back from McKevitt. Trying to get to it. Played over by Addie Kitzman. Addie Kitzman moves it ahead, but McEwen blasts it right back towards the middle third. Pulled away by Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf feeding it ahead. Sandstrom has it just over midfield. That rifled the other direction. And by Maggie Drouillard. The ball right in the center of the pitch. Grabbed on the near side by Craven. Back and blasted into the attacking third for Seaholm. Coming ahead with it is that sent just wide to the near side by Bakken. 27 minutes left to go here in the first. Scoreless so far. Goal kick for Burke. Again, beautiful sunny day, lots of blue skies, little crisp, 48 degrees. Shemke trying to lift it down into the middle third. Sandstrom plays it off the body and turns. Moving ahead, McDonald trying to get back past the defense. McDonald looking for a cross. McDonald feeds it into the 18, and that plucked up by Sinelli. Sinelli calmly walks out to the edge of the 18. That is a high arcing kick right to midfield. Bornemout trying to get to it. Now racing ahead with it is Craven. Into the attacking third, knocked away. McEwen trying to get to it. Played down as Bakken feeds it all the way across. Grabbing it, Addie Kitzman. Addie Kitzman sends it down the near sideline, or touchline, excuse me. Played down in the 18 and grabbed by Burke. 25 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the first. Burke comes out to the edge of the 18. She arcs that down the pitch. Played off the body. Beam trying to get to it. As that's played back, and that is going to be, a foul. Looks like Addie Kitzman is all right. Is trying to kick it. Pioneer player caught Addie Kitzman. Moved over to Richardson on the near wing. Richardson trying to move it right to midfield. Addie Kitzman back over. Maggie Drouillard has it, trying to feed it up the far touchline. Stolen away. Ava Fortini right at midfield. She trying to blast it deep, headed by Juliet Roble. Now Zimmerman trying to get to it. That out the far touchline. Throw in for Marion for Pioneer. Marion just over midfield. That headed up by Maggie Drouillard. Borgsdorf trying to pull that away. Borgsdorf heads towards the center of the pitch. Challenge there. Wernemout comes back over on the near wing. Wernemout sends it to Beam right on the near touchline. Beam back to Wernemout. Wernemout trying to get into the attacking third. Back to Beam. Beam launches it. That'll go down. Almost hit Addie Kitzman's face again. Sent out the near touchline. Trying to move it over to Borgsdorf over there. Beam with the throw-in. Beam trying to launch it into the 18. Played across. Popped up high by Craven. Out the near touchline. Wernemout gets the ball. She'll quick throw in to Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf gets it back on a give and go. Borgsdorf launches it into the 18, and that plucked up by Sinelli. Sinelli calmly lets everyone get up the pitch. Sinelli puts her foot into it. That has some distance right down into the middle third. That is going to be a kick for Seaholm. 23:33 left to go here in the first. Maggie Drouillard will take it just on the top of one of the blockades there. She puts her right foot into it, gets it into the attacking third, popped up high by Shemke, trying to move it over. That grabbed and saved by Burke. McKevitt with a great shot, but Burke with a save. Burke blasted down the near side of the pitch. Beam heads it. Racing down, trying to get to it is Sandstrom. Sandstrom has that knocked out the near touchline.
Substitution.
That is going to be off of Pioneer. Much to Sandstrom's disbelief. Roberts
For Pioneer.
in for Seaholm.
Number 6, Lucinda Gubini.
Gubini comes in.
Number 7, Signe Hayden.
Hayden comes in. Alkitis gets a breather. Played down by Beam. Beam trying to move it ahead. Knocked down by Zimmer. Played back by Richardson right on the near touchline. That'll go out. Wernemout with the throw-in. Wernemout trying to get to Sandstrom. Then knocked away by the Seaholm defense. Now even Fortini sends it into the 18. Grab by Sinelli. Sinelli again heads out to the edge of the 18. Lower line drive kick heads towards midfield, played off the body. As popped up by Bakken. Moved ahead by Pioneer, but launched the other direction by Juliet Robo. McEwen trying to come up the near touch line, and that'll go out. Throw in for Seaholm. Just on their own side of midfield. Out, and again, that's going to be a throw in for Seaholm. No, sorry, that'll be a throw in for Pioneer. Wernemout gets it over to Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf. That is going to be a kick for Pioneer as we approach the 21-minute mark here at Hallway Field. Scoreless between these two teams. Both squads have had it in the attacking third. Just haven't been able to get it past the keeper. McEwen ready for the kick just over midfield. McEwen, right foot, arcs it across the pitch, played down by the Seaholm defense, trying to move it across is Gubini. Here comes Ava Fortini, but offside the call. Maggie Drouillard will send it into the middle third. Trying to get it is Green. Green plays it back into the 18. Fired right on the far touchline. Green trying to bring it ahead. Green down that far wing. Battle for Ava Fortini trying to get to it. Battling with McKevitt. Out the far touchline, Pioneer with the throw it. Pop the other direction by the Seaholm defense. Launched. Trying to get it ahead to Bakken. Played down by Hayden. Now here comes Seaholm racing ahead. Bakken with it, and Burke going down for the save. Slides down and grabs that as Bakken had great speed. Huge save for Burke. That lifted down the field, quickly headed the other direction by Zimmer. Launched by Ava Fortini. Played up by McDonald, but that will go out the far touchline, right at midfield. As Teitzman back in for Seaholm. Going out is
Maple substitution.
going out is Kravic.
Mary Blythe Teitzman.
That ball's going to come back just outside the attacking third. Kick here by Maggie Drouillard. Raises her left hand, arcs it towards the 18, popped up high by Pioneer, headed by Zimmer the other direction. Now McEwen gets it back into the middle third. That kick went off of a body. Green trying to feed it ahead. And that blasted down and out the far touchline. It's McKevitt trying to get it down the pitch. Hayden will have the throw-in on the far touchline. It's inside their own defensive third. 18 minutes left to go here in the first. Scoreless between these two teams. Maggie Drouillard trying to get to it. Out the far touchline. Throw in by Seaholm. Shemke in a battle on that far touchline. Here comes Bakken. Bakken. Shot there. Goes out. That is going to be a corner.
Seaholm corner.
As it looks like it's going to be Maggie Drouillard taking the corner.
Emma Drouillard
Or Emma,
will have the ball.
sorry. Maggie Woble, sorry, there's a lot of sisters here. That is absolutely my fault. Emma Drouillard moving it across.
Substitutions for Ann Arbor. Number 10, Macy Anderson. Number 15, Chloe Rank.
Burke moves it across. Arcing across, grab by Burke in the 18. 16:20 left to go. Here in the first, still scoreless. Popped up high, coming down is Addie Kitzman. Sends it out the near touchline. Beam with it there. Beam gets it over to Anderson. Anderson pops it up high as Teitzman trying to get to it. Played down by McEwen. Popped up. Down, Beam makes a move over Beam. As it is McKevitt trying to dispossess her. Now launched ahead. Here comes Sandstrom. Sandstrom comes ahead with it. Sandstrom moves it across and in, and it's a goal! Sandstrom fires it in for Pioneer. At 15-35. Great battle between these two teams, but Pioneer scores first.
Millie Sandstrom at 15:35 gets Pioneers.
Bakken
goal.
moves it back, launches all the way down. On to the far wing. That'll go out. Throwing for Pioneer. It's Roberts back over there trying to get to it. Sent back as Richardson has it on the edge of the defensive third. Gets it back to Sinelli. Sinelli lifts it down. Had it up. And that'll go out. As Anderson trying to move it ahead. Teitzma launches it. Anderson again gets it up. Borgsdorf has it, trying to move it over, and that out the near touchline. Throw in by Richardson. She throws it into the attacking third. Played down by Anderson, out the near touchline. That'll be a Pioneer throw. Beam trying to get to it. That off of Addie Kitzman. Throw in there by Pioneer, headed by Richardson. As Juliet Robo trying to get to it. That blasted by Sinelli all the way back into the middle third. Ava Fortini trying to bring that away. Deflected all the way back onto the far wing. Trying to bring it ahead is Roberts. Played over midfield. Now sent across. Teitzma in a battle with McEwen. Teitzma trying to move it ahead. Now Hayden launches it back into the middle third. Moved by Richardson. Now McKevitt gets it all the way down onto the near touchline. Racing over. As Teitzma trying her best. She put on the Jets, but just couldn't get to it before it went out the near touchline. 13:38 left to go here in the first. Headed up. Sandstrom trying to move it ahead. Right on the near touchline. That'll go out. Throw in for Pioneer. Bean launches it, trying to get it ahead to Sandstrom. Juliet Robo there. Juliet Robo trying to knock it away. Good defense by her. She has it right on the far end line. That out the near touchline. Beam looking for a throw in. Pioneer looking to take advantage of possession in the attacking third. Anderson comes to the top of the attacking third. Anderson trying to feed it across. That knocked down, sent right back. Down the near wing. Now over to midfield. Racing ahead with it is Zimmer. Zimmer trying to pop that away. Anderson sent to Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf over center. Racing ahead with it. Beam trying to get to it. Beam and Sinelli battling. Sinelli pops it out the near touchline. Beam with the throw in. That rocketed back into the middle third. Headed by Zimmer. Played down by Bakken. Juliet Robo trying to move it ahead. Volleyed. Back onto that far wing. As Gubini trying to feed it. They go out the far touchline. Green there for the throw-in. Zimmer taking a moment to tie her boot. Throw in for Seaholm on that far touchline. Bakken trying to get to it. Sent back into the middle third. Sandstrom trying to pop it up to get it to Beam. Richardson races over to the near wing. Beam trying to get before it goes out the near touchline. Beam holds it in. Beam racing down the near side of the pitch. Beam looking for a cross. That comes all the way over and still in, as that'll be plucked up by Sinelli. So 11 minutes left to go here in the first. 1-0, Pioneer with the lead. Seaholm has had some good opportunities, though. High, arcing kick by Sinelli. Teitzma racing back to get it. McEwen heads it down on the near touchline. Back over to Richardson. Richardson trying to feed it. Popped up high by Anderson. Played down. Sandstrom trying to get to it. Juliet Robo on that near touchline. Juliet Robo sends it out the near touchline. Gives the defense a chance to get back in position. Substitutions coming in. Craven in for, as well as Orcutt in for Seaholm.
Substitution. For Seaholm, number 3, Katie Craven.
Is that Vulture in for Pioneer?
Olivia Orcutt.
High up
Pioneer,
into the
number
18.
2,
Grab
Nicole
by
Colquitt.
Sinelli. So I plucked that up in the 18, keep it out of harm's way. 9:45 left to go here in the first. 1-0, Pioneer with the lead. Seaholm trying to get some pressure and get the equalizer. Anderson moves it down. Borgsdorf trying to get to it. Pulled away. Addie Kitzman had it. Now back ahead to Borgsdorf. Knocked the other direction. Addie Kitzman slow to get up. We hope she's all right. Now racing ahead with it. McKevitt had it. Pulled away by Ava Fortini. Ava Fortini trying to get it away from Orcutt. Battle there. Hayden on that far touchline. That launched out the far touchline. Should be a throw in for Seaholm. As they launch it in that far side. Bucket plays it off the body. Bucket gets it back over. Borgsdorf trying to get to it before Zimmer can. Over. Green had it. Addie Kitzman sends it over along the near wing. Now Craven, that deflected, and that'll go out. Throw in right near the flag. Craven with the throw in the near corner. Deep in the attacking third for Seaholm. Craven arcs it into the 18, headed up there by Alkitis. Now Borgsdorf trying to bring it ahead. Down on the near touchline and out. Throw in for Pioneer. Beam will have the throw in. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the first. Anderson with the throw in on the near touchline. Anderson arcing it into the middle third. Beam trying to get to it as Addie Kitzman trying to move it ahead. Gubini had it. Now McKevitt back to Addie Kitzman. She blasted into the 18. As good job to grab it. Bakken got a shot away. She was bothered by the defense. Good job by Burke to step and take an excellent scoring opportunity away from Seaholm. Now McDonald launches it into the attacking third as Beam trying to get to it, but plucked up by Sinelli before she can get there. Sinelli calmly pacing the 18, set to send this away. Sinelli launches it down the pitch. Takes a bounce. Moved over as Alkitis sent it. Now racing ahead with it. Here comes Craven. Craven across the 18. Passed it all the way back out the near touchline. Richardson will have it there. Richardson on the near touchline. Intercepted by Anderson as Borgsdorf plays it over. Racing to get to it. Coming ahead is Rink. Rink that blasted out the near touchline. As Emma Drouillard. Good job to launch that away. Stop the Pioneer, slow down the Pioneer attack.
Number 8, Sophia Ortega. And number 19, Bella Shemke.
Ortega and Shemke back in for Pioneer. Beam set on the near touchline. Beam with the throw in. Shemke trying to play it down. Battle forward as Gubini trying to knock it away from Richardson. Here comes Beam into the 18. That cross all the way over. Oh, Vulture trying to get to it and just couldn't get a foot on it out the far touchline. That's going to be a throw-in over there. Is that Green? I believe. Yes, it is. Green with the throw-in. Played down by Hayden. That'll come back. This is going to be a kick in an advantageous area for Pioneer. as Rink gets set up to take this. The sophomore, Chloe Rink, ready for a big set piece here. Pioneer would like to get the insurance goal. Launched into the 18. Sanelli with an amazing save, grabbing it off the fingertips. Fantastic job by the keeper. As we approach the 5-minute mark, that's sent swiftly down the pitch. Play back over Emma Juliard. Gets it back into the 18. Sanelli puts it down the far side of the pitch, trying to feed it ahead. Hayden has it. Now Zimmer. Green trying to keep it in, but it goes out the far touchline. There's the throw in. Emma Juliard sends it right out the far touchline. Another throw in for Pioneer. Hayden has it. Hayden gets it in. Rink trying to get the header. Centering attempt into the 18. Shot there, but offside the call. That's going to be a kick by Seaholm as we are coming close to the 4-minute mark here in the first. 1-0 Pioneer. With the 1-goal lead, Seaholm would love to get this level before halftime. Ball right towards midfield. Anderson sends it ahead for Pioneer. That'll roll into the 18. Sanelli plucks it up before Fulcher can put much pressure on her. Right foot into it by Sanelli. Bounces right over midfield, headed up by Anderson. Down on the near side of the pitch. Arced into the attacking third for Seaholm as McEwen on that near touchline trying to get it out of there. That's going to be a throw-in by Craven. Craven throws it into the 18. Played down. Now Fulcher moves it all the way across. Good effort by Zimmer to try and get to it, but it goes out the far touchline. Zimmer with the quick throw-in. Headed up high as that shot plucked up by Burke. Sent toward the far post of the woodwork. Burke comes out to the edge of the 18. Good pressure there by Seaholm. Burke lifts it sharply down the pitch. Played down by Beam, launched the other direction. Here comes Seaholm. Craven has it on the near touchline. Craven into the attacking third, popped up high. Trying to play that away is Ortega. Ortega trying to get back into the middle third. Ortega trying to get around McKevitt. Gets it over to Shemke. Shemke blasted ahead, but that played down. Sent the other direction by Juliet Roble. Now Shemke moves it back. Launched by Alkides. Racing ahead. Chloe Rink trying to get to it. Chloe Rink. Great save by Sanelli as she goes down. And offside the call nonetheless. I think that they're going to say that was a foul just outside the 18 as opposed to an offside. Was that a yellow card? Couldn't see. He quickly pulled something out. Almost looked like he flashed a card, but I didn't have my binoculars up. So this is going to be 4-person wall there. Opportunity for Pioneer as blocked by the wall. And over onto the near end line, blasted ahead by Shemke. That goes out. Good defensive play by Seaholm on a really advantageous position for Pioneer with that free kick. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go here in the first. As the keeper brings it out, she'll have it set on the edge of the goal area. Sanelli looking to move it down the pitch with a low line drive to the far side. As trying to hold it in there was Green. Now Fulcher with the throw in. Green plays it off the body. Green launches it ahead. played down. Fulcher trying to move it over. And all the way down is Emma Drouillard has it in the far corner. That'll go out. That'll be a goal kick. 1 minute.
Remaining. 1 minute.
1 minute left to go here in the first. 1-0, Pioneer with the lead. Sinelli set to send it away. She has had some amazing saves thus far today. She bounces on the balls of her heels, pops it ahead. And played down, trying to get to it was McKevitt. Headed up by Hayden. Hayden launches it down the far touchline right into the Seaholm bench. 27 seconds left to go here in the first. Good battle between these two teams. Headed up high, right back out. 18 seconds left to go. Thrown by Seaholm as that goes down.
10.
As Alkitis trying to knock it away.
7.
Blasted,
6,
that'll go out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will do it for the first half. At the end of the first half, 1-0 Pioneer has the lead.
Seaholm, nothing.
We'll step away, play a few messages from the MHSAA. You're watching Pioneer Women's Varsity Soccer, brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Why do high school sports really exist? For 99% of the participants, it's the biggest stage they will ever play on, and it provides the most educational value, teaching sportsmanship, ethics, integrity, hard work, and teamwork. It's about playing with local friends against local rivals and creating lifetime relationships. They build community spirit, and they're worthy of your continued support. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
If you're a recent high school or college graduate and still have a passion for the games you played in school, still remember the thrill of putting on the uniform, why don't you help us out and become a registered high school game official? Get out there and give something back to our kids. Visit the MHSA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Integrity, commitment, love of the game. These traits describe the people high school sporting events can't start without. The officials. They're out there every day giving back to our kids. Let's give them the respect they deserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Think of a high school game as a 4-lane highway. Coaches, players, officials, and spectators, each with their own lane. Sportsmanship depends on everyone not crossing over the line. Fans keep it between the lines when they cheer positively for their team. So don't cause an accident. Stay in your lane and let the coaches, players, and officials do their jobs. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Power Ratings will be used this year in soccer, basketball, and boys lacrosse to seed the district tournament in those sports, and you can follow along. Visit your school's page on the MHSAA website to see how your team is faring, and you can look at statewide lists as well. And if you see your team is missing a score, submit it. Learn more about the Michigan Power Rankings at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
as we are coming back from halftime. It is 1-0 Pioneer with the lead, as it is going to be Seaholm going from right to left here in the second half. Pioneer going left to right. Seaholm in those white kits. Pioneer in the black kits. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you supporting these fantastic athletes and these wonderful teams. We have a good crowd here, despite kind of a lot going on in downtown Ann Arbor today. A parade happening right now, a celebration at Chrysler at 1 o'clock, so lots going on. But a number of folks came out for a nice, little chilly, 51 degrees at the second half kickoff, but a very nice sunny day out here. Rink ready to get things going. There's the whistle. Rink moves it back. Now Shemke over to Hayden. Back, racing ahead with it. Shemke moves it ahead. Trying to turn on it is Ortega. Ortega puts it down the far touchline. Here comes Anderson. Anderson moves it into the attacking third. Stop as Addie Kitzman sends it right over midfield. Sent the other direction. Shemke and moved ahead. Gubini trying to move it down. Fulcher trying to chase it, but that plucked up by Sinelli in the 18. Sinelli. High arcing kick down the pitch, headed up by Ortega. Ortega again with the head. Laid down. Trying to turn on it is Bakken. Over to Juliet Roble. Laid down and sent as McKevick gets it into the 18. Grabbed there by Burke. Burke rolls it over. Alkitis trying to get it ahead to Gubini. Taken away by Zimmer. Launched down along the near touch line. Orcutt had it. Zimmer again moves it all the way across. Launched by and sent by Addie Kitzman into the 18. Grabbed and quickly rolled over to Fulcher. Fulcher trying to avoid pressure by Roberts. Ortega and popped away. Is Bakken trying to get to it. Headed back on that far wing. They'll go right back to midfield as Emma Drouillard moves it back over. Sinelli back to Emma Drouillard. Emma Drouillard gets it right over midfield. Now played the other direction. Alkitis down. Fulcher with it and a whistle. Going to be a kick for Pioneer about 5 yards outside of the attacking third. Shemke waiting for everybody to get set. Shemke sends it deep. Headed down by the Seaholm defense. Played back over as Richardson trying to move it ahead. Now Zimmer gets it back into the middle third. Shemke trying to launch it right back in as that'll roll into the 18 and grab there. Plucking it up Sinelli. 37 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the second. Ball lifted again towards midfield. Orcutt trying to get to it. Launched ahead, racing. As Bakken trying to move it over. Top of the 18, Bakken moves it back as McKevitt trying to get foot on it. That launched away. Now Zimmer has it on the edge of the middle third. Zimmer moves it back towards midfield. Rink battling with Richardson. That'll go out the far touchline. Quick throw in by Richardson. That ball played down as McEwen trying to get to it. Snap clock. That is going to be a kick. So foul and a free kick here for Seaholm. The official over to talk to the Seaholm coach. They have a quick discussion. Official comes back out. They're going to move it off 5 yards inside as Addie Kitzman ready to send this. And raised, arced into the 18, and that'll go just wide of the near post. That'll be a goal kick for Pioneer. As we approach the 36-minute mark, ball over to McEwen. McEwen gets it at Ortega. Ortega back to McEwen on the far wing. And trying to play it ahead into the middle third. Knocked away as Shemke trying to get to that. Now Rink blasted ahead. That went right off of Emma Drouillard's back. That was probably a little shocking. Coming down the near wing, trying to get to it is Gubini. Great job by Emma Drouillard to take that away. Is she using her body? That's going to be a corner for Pioneer. I swear the flag on the near side was pointing to the flag. Someone was calling out goal kick. That's going to be a corner.
Lindsey Beam will have the ball for the Pioneer corner.
So Beam has it set. Ready to send this. Foot into it. Headed up just over and along the near wing. Good job by Orcutt to get it out of the 18. That's going to be a throw-in for Pioneer. Beam launches it. Played down by Fulcher. Now go right back out again, Pioneer, with the throw-in. So Beam with the throw-in here. Great defense by Seaholm. That ball popped up high by Shemke. Roberts had it. They'll go out into the stands over here. So Hayden with the throw-in. Is trying to get to it. Hayden moves it back. Shemke. Back over just into McEwen. McEwen moves it over onto the far side of the pitch. Popped up by Anderson. Now Richardson trying to get to a Beam. Heads it. Now that blasted into the visitor stands by Addie Kitzman. 33 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the second. 1-0 Pioneer with the lead. Trying to keep pressure on Seaholm here with the throw-in in the attacking third. Popped up high by McKevitt. Shemke heads it the other direction. That into the 18. Racing over. Shot just goes wide to the near side. Opportunity as both Fulcher and Rink were right there. Rink trying to get a foot on it. Great job by Sinelli to come over and really make that a tough shot, and ended up going wide. .33 minutes left to go here in the second. 1-0 Pioneer with the lead. Sinelli back. Sinelli sends it towards the near wing. Orcutt chasing it. That goes out the near touchline. Throw-in for Pioneer. Hayden launches it. Headed back into the middle third. Shemke trying to blast it, but a whistle there. Kick. Zemadruya launches it. Pioneer heading it right over midfield. Rink trying to get to it. Rink holds it in, but Roberts moves it the other direction. And grabbed. Bakken fired ahead. That'll roll into the 18. Plucked up there by Burke. As big time pressure coming from Seaholm, as that was Orcutt. Making it difficult for Burke. That blasted back. Played down right towards midfield. Popped up high. Roberts comes down with it. Roberts sends it the other direction. Orcutt racing. That'll deflect out the near touchline. Throw in by Roberts. Roberts Rainbows it up the pitch, played down there by Hayden. Now Bakken trying to get it. That knocked right back into the middle third. Rink battling. Rink trying to get around Emma Drouillard. Controlled. And right over midfield. Now racing ahead with it. Here comes Orcutt. Orcutt into the attacking third. Orcutt. Launched by Anderson back into the middle third. Played down by Roberts. Now moved over by Orcutt, over to Roberts. Roberts up the near touchline. Roberts looking for a cross. Vulture with the tackle. As that goes out the end line, that is going to be a corner for Seaholm. And it looks like it is going to be Emma Drouillard taking the corner.
Emma Drouillard will serve.
Left hand raised, right foot into it, and grabbed by Burke. Burke quickly throws it out as Beam coming down the far wing. Beam blasted ahead, right over midfield, popped up high by Juliet Roble. Now Rink trying to move it ahead. Rink coming down the near wing. Rink, oh, the ball wouldn't settle down. She gets it over to Ortega. Ortega up the far wing. Ortega trying to get around McKevitt, popped up high. Played down by Roberts. Roberts trying to get it right back into the middle third. Raced down on the near side of the pitch. Sent the other direction by Alkitis. Now Roberts trying to move it the other direction. Alkitis right towards the blockades. Now Ortega turns with it. Ortega. That's taken away as Juliet Romo has it into the 18. Plucked up by Burke. As Bakken trying to come in. That'll be a collision. As that's going to be a yellow card on Bakken.
Mary Clive Teichman, number 9, in for Birmingham.
Teichman in for Birmingham.
For Pioneer, number 11, Maya Borgsdorf. Number 14, Ava Fortini. Number 17, Molly McVicker.
McVicker, Borgsdorf, and Ava Fortini in for Pioneer. It's going to be a free kick for Pioneer. That moved over as Shemke trying to move it ahead. And sent down the near touchline. McVicker trying to hold it in as got tangled up there with Orcutt. That's going to be a kick for Pioneer. Ava Fortini launches it down the pitch. Quickly played down. Popped up high by McKevitt. Back to get to it is McVicker. McVicker trying to avoid pressure back over there by Teitzman. Put into the 18. Burke blast it before Teitzman can get there. And over onto the far wing. Anderson trying to move it ahead. McKevitt back. Addie Gitzman sends it into the 18 and Burke with the save. 27 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the second. 1-0, Pioneer with the lead. Bounces right to midfield, played down off the body there by McKevitt, out the far touchline. Throw in by Beam. Beam trying to launch it ahead. Juliet Roble trying to knock that away. Across top of the 18, shot there and a save by Sinelli. She has been masterful in the 18. Sinelli comes out to the edge of the 18. She lifts that down the pitch. That'll roll back into the defensive third for Pioneer and out the near touchline. McVicker will grab it there. McVicker with the throw in. Into the middle third, knocked away by McCavitt. And trying to turn on it is Teitzman. Orcutt trying to get to it. And brought up high. Played down by Ava Fortini. Knocked by Roberts. Now Rink gets it over the midfield. Sent back the other direction by Juliet Roble. Now Zimmer moves it all the way across. And back into the 18 for Sinelli. Sinelli gets it over to Richardson. Back to Sinelli. Sinelli launches it high. Down on the far side of the pitch. And Beam has it on the far touchline. Beam trying to get around Richardson. Over to Anderson. That goes out the far touchline. Throwing by Seaholm.
Substitution number 22.
Bakken comes back in.
Lindsay Bakken.
And she'll give Orcutt a breather. Bakken has some speed. She has been dangerous in the attacking third. Launched all the way back towards the Pioneer 18. Burke has it, trying to avoid Teitzman. Here comes McVicker. McVicker up the near wing. McVicker keeps it on the from going into touch. Ava Fortini gets it over midfield. Trying to get it over to Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf trying to get away from Juliet Roble. And into the 18, plucked up by Sinelli. 25 minutes left to go here in the second. One 0 Pioneer with the lead. Right over midfield, headed there. Teitzman trying to get to it. Bakken with speed, racing over. That goes out the near touchline. That'll be a throw-in by Teitzman. Bakken trying to turn on it. Bakken with the shot. That goes wide to the far side. Goal kick for Pioneer. So Christina Fortini, as well as Wernemount in.
Pioneer substitutions number 3, Lizzie Wernemont. Number 18, Christina
Ball over,
Fortino.
lifted, headed down. Borgsdorf trying to get to it, sent the other direction, and now go out the near touchline, throwing for Pioneer. Popped up high. McKevitt tried to get to it. And turning on it. Ava Fortini trying to get it over to McDonald. Throw in by Seaholm. Shemke trying to hold it in. Couldn't quite keep it out the touchline. Throw in by Roberts. Headed back by Ava Fortini. Now McEwen has it. McEwen just over the end line, now back. Moved over by Zimmer. Addie Kitzman trying to get a give and go, knocked away by Ava Fortini. Played back to Zimmer. Zimmer moves it down onto the far wing. Addie Kitzman with a shot that just goes over the crossbar. Goal kick for Pioneer. Under 23 minutes left to go here in the second. Help from Coach DeWolf over there. Burke gets it over on the far wing to McEwen. McEwen moves it to Borgsdorf just inside the middle third. Chip back. Blasting down the far wing. That was Sandstrom trying to move it sharply ahead. Wernemount lifts it. Laid down there by Richardson. Out the far touchline. Wernemount again.
Goalkeeper change for Pioneer. Now into the lineup, number 1.
Burke goes out.
Daly.
Daly comes in. Both seniors, both Molly Burke and Jillian Daly. Both seniors, so Daly getting a chance. And some action in this game. 1-0. Tight game between these two teams. Down on the far touchline. Into the middle third. Teitzman trying to get to it around McVicker. McVicker comes away with it. McVicker trying to send it across, but that knocked all the way down onto the near wing. Ava Fortini trying to get to it before Zimmer. Ava Fortini brings it back as she tries to have some fancy footwork and get out of trouble with the two Seaholm players. And out the near touchline. Throwing for Pioneer. Borgsdorf has it off the body. Borgsdorf trying to get around McDavid. That play back over to McDonald. McDonald has speed. Knocked down. Roberts lets it go out the near touchline. That'll be a throw-in for Seaholm. Thrown by Seaholm. McKevitt gets it over to Zimmer. Now Addie Kitzman over to Roberts. Roberts trying to move it ahead to Teitzman. That knocked the other direction by Shemke. As into the attacking third. Here comes Beam. Beam gets a shot away off the crossbar. And pulled down still live as that'll come just outside the 18 over onto the near wing. As that'll go out the near touchline. McDonald quickly throwing it in. Into the near corner. McDonald trying to track it down. She gets across. That's sent out. Top of the 18. Here comes Beam. Beam cuts to her left. Beam trying to get around traffic. That ball over down the end line and grabbed by Sinelli. Oh, so close. A crossbar away from an insurance goal. And it comes down. Shemke back in her own defensive third, trying to avoid pressure by Teitzman. That goes out the near touchline. Throwing for Pioneer. 19:45 left to go here in the second. McVicker sends it in. Popped up high by Roberts. Headed up and out the near touchline.
Now in through the Maples.
Green back in for Seaholm.
Number 11, Shipley Green.
Throwing on the near touchline by Green for Seaholm. Lifted ahead, headed out. Played down by Ava Fortini. Racing over, trying to hold it in his Teitzman. That knocked and out. The end line. That is going to be a corner for Seaholm.
Seaholm corner.
As Emma Drouillard comes over to take the corner.
Emma Drouillard with the ball.
Big set piece here for Seaholm. As it's a short kick back to Emma Drouillard on the far side of the 18. That headed right through the field goal posts. That will be a goal kick for Pioneer. 18:15 left to go here in the second. 1-0. Pioneer hanging on to a 1-goal lead. McEwen gets it sharply up the far side of the pitch, trying to get it over to Sandstrom. As Julia Robel trying to get it back. Now Emma Drouillard had it. That goes out the far touchline. That's going to be a throw-in for Pioneer. Wernemout with the throw-in on the far touchline. Wernemout.
Let's go, Pio!
In Borgsdorf, trying to send it. Richardson moves it back the other direction. Bakken gets it over, and McKevitt trying to get to it, but just out of her reach. That'll be a throw-in for Seaholm. Launched by Shemke out the far touchline. I thought it went out the far touchline, must have deflected and stayed in. And on that far touchline, working with it is Addie Kitzman. Addie Kitzman makes a nifty move, trying to get around. Shemke dispossesses her. Now ahead, Zimmer sends it back towards midfield. That launched into the defensive third of Pioneer. McVicker has it. That'll go out the near touchline. McVicker with a quick throw-in. Ava Fortini has it on the near side of the pitch. That launched ahead to midfield. Sent back the other direction. Now McKevitt had it. Again, that out the near touchline. Ava Fortini. Sense of urgency here for Pioneer. McDonald trying to keep it in, but just can't. Goes out the near touchline. Throw in by Green for Seaholm. Headed up. That'll move out the near touchline. Throwing for Seaholm in the attacking third. 16 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Incoming is Orcutt for Seaholm. Replaces Craven. And sent right back out the far touchline. Another throw in here for Seaholm. Green with that throw.
Orcutt, number 13. Now in for Seaholm.
Good job by McEwen to play it down. Borgsdorf gets it back into the middle third. Now Sandstrom trying to get to it. Pulled away by Emma Drouillard. Ava Fortini takes that away. Ava Fortini coming up the near wing. Ava Fortini gets over midfield up the near touchline. Ava Fortini looking for a place to go. Sends ahead to McDonald. McDonald on the edge of the 18. McDonald sends a cross away and good defense. Still loose. There's Wernemouth with a shot and a save. Sinelli with an amazing save on Wernemouth, who got it and blasted it. That's going to be a corner for Pioneer.
Pioneer earns a corner kick.
Beam will take that corner.
Quincy Beam will serve.
Boy, Sinelli has been just fantastic. Not that the Pioneer goalkeepers haven't been great, but Sinelli has had to make some key saves. That one will turn into a goal kick there. A little too much English on it. 14:35 left to go here in the second. 1-0 Pioneer in a tight battle with Seaholm.
Lucinda Gubini, number 6.
Gubini back in for Pioneer. That into the middle third. Wernemouth trying to get it away. That's sent ahead by Seaholm. Here comes Bakken. Bakken has speed. Bakken looking for a cross. Bakken chips it over, and that's sent out by Shemke out the far touchline. Throw in for Seaholm deep in the attacking third as Orcutt has it over there.
Lucy Roberts, number 18.
Roberts in for Seaholm.
In for the Maple.
13:45 left to go here in the second. Wernemouth heads it high up. And a grab. Borgsdorf trying to feed it into the middle third. Over to Ava Fortini. Ava Fortini racing ahead with it over midfield. Ava Fortini sends it, and Sinelli launches it the other direction. Bounces. Good job by Bakken to head it. She's providing heavy pressure as that'll be sent into the stands by McVicker. Big sense of urgency here by Seaholm as they've ratcheted up the pressure. Bakken plays it off the body. Bakken. And tipped away. Here comes Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf moving it over to Shemke. Shemke over midfield. McDonald. McDonald gets it across. And knocked away and moved back into the middle third. Now Orcutt down the far wing. Orcutt into the attacking third for Seaholm. Orcutt racing back is McEwen will usher that out the end line. There's apparently foul on Pioneer. That's going to be a free kick in an advantageous location, dangerous location here. Looks like that's Zimmer, I believe. Who's going to take this kick? I think that's number 8. Hard to see as her side is to me. Arching ahead, knocked down by McEwen. Here comes Pioneer. Is good job by Christina Fortini to get it out. Pioneer able to clear it. Now Emma Drouillard trying to get it back the other direction. Ornament trying to get in front of it, but it had too much momentum. Went out the far touchline. That'll be a throw-in. 11 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. That'll go out the end line. That'll be a goal kick for Pioneer, as Daly will get it set on the edge of the goal area. Daly over to Shemke. McVicker trying to move it back. Now Ava Fortini trying to avoid pressure by Roberts. As grabbed, here comes Christina Fortini. Ahead to Beam. Beam in the middle third. Beam blasted as McDonald racing back, trying to get to it. Picked up by Sinelli in the 18. Boy, McDonald has some jets as well. Almost got there. 10:25 left to go here in the second. 1-0, Pioneer with the lead. Ava Fortini gets it over to Gubini. Gubini down to McVicker on the near wing. Gubini turning with it over midfield. Gubini launches it, but that knocked down by the Seaholm defense. Zimmer gets it back. Blasted ahead by Juliet Robel. Now Shemke trying to avoid pressure by Roberts. Popped up high by Ava Fortini. That'll bounce out the near touchline. McDonald pleads her case, but throw in by Seaholm. Ava Fortini trying to keep it in. Could not do it despite the great effort. 9:35 left to go here in the second. Shemke racing back. Bucket trying across, knocked down by McEwen. McEwen feeds it, that out the near touchline. Throw in the attacking third for Seaholm. Green will throw it in. At the top of the 18, knocked down, played back. Here comes Borgsdorf. Borgsdorf getting it over to Beam. Beam coming up the near wing. Beam moves it back over to McEwen. McEwen gets it to Christina Fortini. Now Ava Fortini just at midfield. Ava Fortini trying to send it through traffic. Beam has it knocked away and launched the other direction by Seaholm. Bucket gets it back over to McKevitt. McKevitt over to Richardson. Richardson up the far side of the pitch. Richardson has that knocked down by Wernemount. Fed ahead by McKevitt. Now Orcutt trying to get past traffic. Wernemount trying to knock that away. And lift it back towards the middle third. Borgsdorf over. Here comes Beam. Beam blasts it. That went right off the back of McKevitt. Out the far touchline. That'll be a throw-in for Pioneer. 8 minutes left to go here in the second. Gubini ahead to Sandstrom. Sandstrom trying to get past the defense. Sandstrom in a battle there with Juliet Robel. Sent out as Emma Drouillard sends it out the far touchline. Throw in deep in the attacking third for Pioneer. Wernemount over to get to it. Clock continues to tick down as we're approaching 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the second. Borgsdorf in a battle with McKevitt. McKevitt trying to pull that away. McKevitt spinning with it. That out the far touchline. And it's going to be a throw-in for Seaholm. Headed by Bakken. And sent the other direction by McEwen. Christina Fortini rolls it over onto the near wing as McVicker trying to avoid heavy pressure by Roberts. Here comes Ava Fortini. Ava Fortini trying to get around two players that pull back away. Here comes Roberts. Roberts trying to get around McVicker. McVicker takes that one away. Now here comes Christina Fortini, knocked down. Zimmer moves it back. Now McVicker over to Gubini. Gubini over to Ava Fortini, but that taken away. Launched by Addie Kitzman. All the way back. Bakken again with speed as she shoots it, but her momentum takes it wide to the near side. That'll be a goal kick for Pioneer. 6:15 left to go here in the second. Daly has it set on the edge of the goal area. Over to McEwen. McEwen trying to avoid Bakken. McEwen moves it up the far touchline. That out. Warren out with the throw-in.
Number 3 in for the Maple.
All the way back into the 18. Grab by Daly. As Bakken always seems to be in a good position to try and grab that ball in the offensive third, or the attacking third. Head up high by Zimmer. And played down by Gubini. Gubini just shy of the blockades. Borgsdorf over to Ava Fortini. Ava Fortini trying to get around Roberts and trying to get around Zimmer. Ava Fortini coming down the far side of the pitch. Ava Fortini gets it into the attacking third. Ava Fortini trying to feed it through a trio of players plucked up there. Grabbed by Sinelli. 5:05 left to go here in the second. Sinelli bounces right at midfield. Warnemount heads it. Played down off the body. Now here comes Bakken. Bakken trying to get to it. Launched by Daly back into the middle third. Played down off of a body. Here comes McDonald with it. McDonald in a collision with Zimmer. Zimmer comes away with it. Sent the other direction by McEwen. Taken away as Christina Fortini had it. Now, Addie Kitzman with it. Addie Kitzman moves it ahead to McKevitt. McKevitt. That launched all the way down. Deflected off of Wernemount. Good header by McEwen to get the pressure the other direction. Back, one bounce. Grab by Daly on the edge of the end line. 4:05 left to go here in the second. Daly with the big blast down into midfield. Played down off the body by Sandstrom. Trying to knock that away. Emma Drouillard gets it over to Zimmer. Popped up high. Now Borgsdorf trying to track it down before McKevitt can get to it. McKevitt and Borgsdorf. And moved ahead. McEwen moves it into the 18. Out the end line. That is going to be a corner.
For Seaholm, number 9, Mary Blythe Tykesma. For Pioneer, number 12, Quincy Dean. Number 20, Alexis Alkidas.
Clock
From
just stopped.
Seaholm corner.
Clock is 3:35.
3:35 for the clock. 3:35.
Clock will be reset to 3:35.
So big corner here for Seaholm, as that's Emma Drouillard to take the corner. Big set piece. Line drive and in. That's going to be a goal. Seaholm ties it. I did not see who got the head. Was it number 8, Zimmer? I'm not positive. It might have been number 8, Zimmer, but I'm not positive on that.
Let's go, Paul. Come on.
3:27 left to go here. Now 1-1 is equalizer by Seaholm. Brought in, popped up by Beam in the 18, picked up by Sinelli. 3:05 left here in the second. 1-1 is the score. Pioneers scored with 15:35 left to go in the first. 3:27. Seaholm got the equalizer off of a big set piece, header in. Believed by Zimmer. Popped over, brought ahead by McVicker. McVicker trying to avoid McKevitt. Launched the other direction by Addie Kitzman. Sent back by McEwen down the far wing. Here comes Sandstrom trying to get to it. Played down as Richardson trying to pull that away. Down the far touchline. And cross. Knocked out. That's going to be a corner for Pioneer. So that went off of Juliet Roble. So that's going to be Beam with a big corner here with 2:10 left to go. Here comes the set piece by Beam. Bounces, headed up by McDonald. And that is going to be whistle, and Sinelli will have it in the 18. 1:45 left to go here in the second. Snelly has it set on the edge of the goal area. Now they're actually going to have Juliet Roble come back to kick this away. She feeds it down the far wing, knocked down by Wernemouth. Excuse me, but that goes out the far touchline. 1:20 left to go here in the second. Richardson to throw it in. Headed by Pioneer. Knocked back towards midfield. McVicker tracks it down. McVicker launches it. Inslee attacking third.
1 minute remaining.
As that plucked up by Sinelli. We're under a minute left to go. Sinelli lifts it back, knocked down by Ava Fortini, grabbed by Zimmer. Zimmer trying to feed it all the way back. McEwen moves it over. Grabbed by Wernemouth. Wernemouth trying to move it ahead. Christina Fortini, give and go with Beam. Christina Fortini down that far wing, but launched the other direction by Juliet Roble. As here comes Bakken. Bakken trying to get around the defense. Bakken, great job back there. Wonderful work by Alkitis. Now here comes Borgsdorf. Ava Fortini over center. 12 seconds left to go.
10, 9,
Popped up high. 8 seconds left.
7,